being in sync? I choose you.
Don't worry. Again. Again. Reload again.
Score. Being in sync?
Mimi! Stop messing around. Have some fun. Try some shit.
My fury. Unchanging. Unceasing.
Some sweet dreams. Your time to shine. Don't worry. Light falls.
Not. This form shall fuel the fire. Burn unceasing. We witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which, much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only... That's right. Now, allow me to reveal the eternal land known as Amphorius is nothing, a bottomless well of fury.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire.
That's what it means to be a Chrysocer.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide, why does it look like this?
You see it too. This burn mark. The flickering cubes. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. They were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphor?
Maybe. It is screaming.
Finan, Do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, so this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hope?
As the Theoros. Thus is the synthesis of the... This is a moment the universe will remember after millions of extrapol.
So, the results you speak of. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. We become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds, but from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. Used every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born. This is the endpoint of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation,
curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction. From the very beginning, fuel for the Eon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolation, Nikos 496, Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy...
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the... But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And this world has already been under the watch of other Eons? It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us. Covering up another. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of M4.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, what makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that child, and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius, and it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive me, but to make time vanish from this world. That would mean you...
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze. Tell her about the flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of... I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. Then, I'll fall fall into a sweet dream, disappearing quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going, even if the road ahead is dark. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel to prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Until Amphorius.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing, honor the past, and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the one carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come to remember this immortal eternal and follows in our footprint to write anything than there ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?